What's up, gang? It is January the 31st, last day of January. Time flies. But we're working on handstand push-ups, as you know. And so if you haven't already, check out our strength portion today. We have another 3 rounds for quality, where the 2 movements that maybe you are not familiar with do have videos attached to them. So it's relatively self-explanatory work, but make sure you check out those videos, because both videos tell you exactly what to do, or show you anyway. Visual is better. In any case, we are going to have handstand push-ups in today's workout, as you would expect. And maybe you recognize the rep scheme today, because it's the same rep scheme, different feel, from Monday. So whereas Monday was a AMRAP with, 3 bear complexes, is that really just 3 reps of something? It's not. It's 3 bear complexes is 15 reps. However, today, 3 means 3. And your 3, and I'm sorry, let's start from the beginning, the format. It's not an AMRAP. It's a 4-time, 10 rounds, 4-time workout. And this is one of those workouts, again, we're going to try to be doing frequently on Wednesdays, where the stimulus is different depending on, and this is obvious, I know, but the stimulus will be different depending on where you are with these skills already, right? So it may be a thank goodness I have 15 total minutes to practice these skills kind of day. Or maybe you have these skills already and it is a full-on intense, get this done as soon as possible workout. Or this is even the kind of day where if you've got these skills and you've had them for quite some time and they're not weaknesses for you whatsoever, that you could do the whole thing strict. In other words, strict chest to bar and also strict handstand push-ups. But you shouldn't jump to that unless you are sure that you would finish and that they would not all just be done in singles. It's not really helpful to us if you'd have to do them in singles. So I'm talking to a very few people when I'm talking about the strict part. Just letting you know it's no more advanced than strict for both movements. But what are we more likely to be doing today? We are more likely to be doing skill practice of one or the other movement. Both are at doable volumes to finish this workout in under 15 minutes, which is our cap. We have 3 chest to bar, and if you are brand new to stringing together kipping chin over bar pull-ups, then we really like that, right? But if you think I could still get this workout done doing singles on chest to bar, then do that too. Like, we think you have the time. Now, these can't be singles where you do one and walk away. They'd have to be singles if we're going to use singles for chest to bar, where I am jumping up, doing my kipping chest to bar, hopping down, and being very intentful about getting right back up. Again, not the point if you were to be doing them strict. If you're doing them strict, you really you're not getting the most out of this workout if you're doing those as singles. Handstand push-ups, same thing. Now, we envision a scenario where there are plenty of people who are going to do the RX version of one of the movements, but not the RX version of the other of the 2 movements. And we're kind of across the board on who fits which one, like who has which skill versus the other one. Most people, however, are probably ones who can do chest to bar pull-ups, which is great, but probably don't have kipping handstand push-ups. Now, still, even though 60 is a lot to ask for handstand push-ups, 6 per round is a doable sort of like, a doable challenge. We don't expect that these handstand push-ups be done unbroken. We just expect that you use the most challenging progression that you can and still stand some sort of chance of finishing the WOD in under 15 minutes. Does that mean that for some people you will start off doing kipping handstand push-ups, and then when that fails, moving to more of a piked or box situation? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. We totally expect it. Just know that this is the kind of day that should and does allow for all of that. We never want you to look at a skill type of workout like this one and go, well, I don't have that one. I can't do as many of those as you're asking me to do, so I'm not going to do any at all. If you can do a little bit of it, do it. It just doesn't apply to that strict thing that we talked about earlier. You have to earn strict through the normal ask of this workout. So the normal ask of this workout is to do things kipping. So kipping's totally on the board, fully expected that most people would use a kipping variation of these movements today, unless you just flat out don't have that yet, in which case you know your modifications. I would say for most people today, we do not want the dumbbell press as our modification for the handstand push-ups. All right, the 6 per round, we really got to start getting more of like the 6 per round to us is something that asks at that volume for us to go to a more challenging or a more progressive modification. Meaning for us, for our sake, we like the box or the pike because it gets you more inverted, which is ultimately what a handstand push-up asks of us. So we're gonna try to be more doing more of the pike variation today. If it's what we want. All right, enjoy this one. I did them strict because I can, first off, but also because I think that puts my score right in a better portion of the overall distribution that we're usually expecting on a day like this. But hey, everyone's gonna do this a little bit differently, and that's what we like about these Wednesdays. Enjoy.